行きます。to go 来ます。to come 帰ります。to go home or to return します。to do 学校 school スーパー supermarket 駅 station 飛行機 airplane 空港 airport 船 ship or boat 電車 train 地下鉄 subway 新幹線 the bullet train バス bus タクシー taxi 自転車 bicycle バイク motorcycle or motorbike 歩いて on foot 人 person 友達 friend 彼女 she or girlfriend 彼 he or boyfriend 彼氏 is more commonly used to refer to boyfriend 家族 family 同僚 coworker or colleague 一人で alone or by oneself ようこそ welcome 次 next for example 次の日 is the next day 前 previous for example 前の日 is the day before いつ when 誕生日 birthday 年 year for example 2024 is 2024年 1年、2年、3年、4年、5年、6年、7年 or 7年、8年、9年、10年、何年、4年、7年、7年、9年。月 months of the year. For example, 5月 is May. 1月、2月、3月、4月、5月、6月、7月、8月、9月、10月、11月、12月。何月、4月、7月、9月。日 day of the months. For example, 5月15日 is May 15th. However, this nichi is not used from 1st to 10th because they each got a special name. 1日、2日、3日、4日、5日、6日、7日、8日、9日、10日。After tense, it gets a lot easier. You just read the number normally and add nichi. However, you have to be careful with 14th. We sometimes use 14日, but more commonly, it's 14日. And also 17th is 17日, or sometimes people also say 17日. And also 19th is 19日, but you also hear people say 19日, but 19日 is more common. And 20s also got a special name. 20日. And from 21st to 29th, you just put ni at the top and repeat the same thing. And 30th is 30日. 31st is 31日. And what day is 何日? Kyou, 明日、明後日、昨日、おととい、今週、来週、再来週、先週、先々週、今月、来月、再来月、先月、先々月、今年、 来年、再来年、去年、一昨年。毎日、毎週、毎月、毎年。You also hear people say 毎年. However, 毎年 is more common. Now let's move on to grammar. As I promised, we will continue learning more particles. え particle. The character へ is read as え when it's used as a particle. I will go. 行きます。I will go to 東京。東京へ行きます。東京へ行きます。So, え particle is put after the place to show the direction of the motion. It's used with verbs that involve movement. 東京へ来ます。I will come to 東京。東京へ帰ります。I will return to 東京。How'd you say I came to Japan yesterday? 昨日日本へ来ました。昨日日本へ来ました。I will return to America on April 1st. 4月1日にアメリカへ帰ります。4月1日にアメリカへ帰ります。Does this train go to the airport? この電車は空港へ行きますか？すいません。この電車は空港へ行きますか？ Using the question word どこ how would you say where does this train go? All you have to do is replace the information you want to know with the correct question word. この電車はどこへ行きますか？この電車はどこへ行きますか？ I will go to 東京。東京へ行きます。You will also hear people say 東京に行きます using the に particle. Because に particle is not only a time marker, but also a destination marker. Most of the particles have more than one job. Between these two sentences, there are only very subtle differences in nuance. 東京に行きます。I go to 東京。東京 is the destination. 東京へ行きます。I go in a direction toward 東京. However, especially in a context like this, the differences are so small that they are pretty much interchangeable. And 東京に行きます is more common than 東京へ行きます in everyday Japanese. So all the え particles from earlier can be replaced by に particles. The second particle we're going to learn is と particle. So in the last lesson, we learned that と particle can be used to mean and. And another meaning we're going to learn today is with. I will go to 東京。東京へ行きます。Or again, more commonly, 東京に行きます。I will go to 東京 with my friend. 東京に友達と行きます。東京に友達と行きます。So when と particle is put after the person, it indicates that the action was done together with that person. I came to Japan with my girlfriend last week. 先週、彼女と日本に来ました。先週、彼女と日本に来ました。I went home with my older brother and older sister. Older brother is 兄. Older sister is 姉。兄と 姉と家に帰りました。兄と姉と家に帰りました。Did you go with your family? 家族と行きましたか？家族と行きましたか？ Using the question word 誰 how would you say who did you go with? 誰と行きましたか？誰と行きましたか？ Now let's learn how to use an adverbial phrase 一人で alone. I will go with my coworker. 同僚と行きます。I will go alone. 一人で行きます。一人で行きます。Note that an adverbial phrase doesn't require a particle. で particle. I will go to 東京。東京に行きます。I will go to 東京 by bus. 東京にバスで行きます。東京にバスで行きます。So when the particle is put after the means or method, it indicates that the action was done using that means. So that is the equivalent of by or using in English. I came here with my coworker by taxi. 同僚とタクシーでここに来ました。同僚とタクシーでここに来ました。Did you come by airplane? 飛行機で来ましたか？飛行機で来ましたか？ Using the question word 何 or 何 how would you ask? How did you come here? So what in Japanese is either 何 or 何. And I will teach you the rules on when to use which one in the next lesson. But when で follows, 何 is supposed to be the correct pronunciation. なんで来ましたか？なんで来ましたか？ However, なんで also means why. なんで It just so happens to be the same pronunciation. So, なんで来ましたか can also mean why did you come? To avoid this confusion, we often change なん to 何 and say 何で来ましたか to ask how did you come? 何で来ましたか Or we're going to learn this word in lesson 16, but どうやって means how. So you can also say どうやって来ましたかどうやって来ましたか Now let's learn how to use this adverbial phrase 歩いて on foot. I went home on foot. 歩いて帰りました。歩いて帰りました。Again, note that 歩いて doesn't require a particle because it's an adverbial phrase. So in lesson 1, we learned も particle. I will go to 東京。私は東京へ行きます。To say I too will go to 東京, all you have to do is replace the は particle with the も particle. And that's because は and も can't be used together. It's kind of like they hate to be next to each other. But that isn't always the case for other particles. For example, a particle doesn't mind being used together with も particle. I will go to Osaka too. Not just Tokyo, but Osaka too. 私は大阪へも行きます。私は大阪へも行きます。Or you can also say 私は大阪にも行きます。Because again, え and に are interchangeable in this context. I will go home on September 9th. 9月9日に帰ります。 I will go home on October 10th as well. 10月10日にも帰ります。10月10日にも帰ります。I will go with my friends. 友達と行きます。I will go with my family too. 家族とも行きます。家族とも行きます。I will go by plane. 飛行機で行きます。I can go by ship too. 船でも行けます。船でも行けます。And when も is used with certain question words, も can mean any. どこ plus も anywhere. 誰 plus も anyone. 何 plus も anything. They are mainly used in a negative sentence. So we are also going to practice using them in a negative sentence. I will not go to Tokyo. 東京へ行きません。I will not go to Osaka either. 大阪へもう行きません。大阪へも行きません。I will not go anywhere. Anywhere is どこ plus も。So どこへも行きません。どこへも行きません。I will not go with my boyfriend. 彼氏と行きません。I will not go with anyone. Anyone is 誰 plus も。So 誰とも行きません。誰とも行きません。My friend didn't come. 友達は来ませんでした。No one came. Or anyone didn't come. Anyone is 誰 plus も。So we don't say 誰はもう来ませんでした。Because again, は and も can't be used together. 誰も来ませんでした。誰も僕の誕生日パーティーに来ませんでした。No one came to my birthday party. Let's practice 何も in the next lesson. Let's learn a new question word. いつ when. I will go to Japan next month. 来月日本に行きます。来月日本に行きます。How would you say, when will you go to Japan? All you have to do is replace the information you want to know with the correct question word. いつ日本に行きますか？いつ日本に行きますか？ I came to Japan on February I came to Japan on February 4th, 2014. 2014年4月2日に日本に来ました。And when you want to say, when did you come to Japan? Don't say, いつに日本に来ましたか? Please remember this. いつ is not used with the time marker particle に。So it should be, いつ日本に来ましたか? いつ日本に来ましたか? However, 何年、何月、何日 they take the ni particle. In what year did you come to Japan is 何年に日本に来ましたか？何年に日本に来ましたか？ In what month did you come to Japan? 何月に日本に来ましたか？ 何月に日本に来ましたか？ On what date did you come to Japan? 何日に日本に来ましたか？何日に日本に来ましたか？ So we have learned quite a few particles. And now let me talk a little bit about Japanese word order. I will go to Osaka by car with my friends in May is 私は5月に車で友達と大阪へ行きます。Or it can also be 私は友達と5月に大阪へ車で行きます。Or like 友達と5月に車で私は大阪へ行きます。Or especially in speech, it can even be like 友達と5月に私は大阪へ行きます。車で。Or 友達と5月に車で大阪へ行きます。私は。So in Japanese, using correct particles is more important than word order. As long as you're marking each word with a correct particle, word order can be very flexible. However, that being said, it's not like you can do whatever, especially in writing. Especially in formal writing, I wouldn't write a sentence like this one. Because even though it makes sense, it's not a very proper sentence. So here are the minimum requirements to make a proper sentence. Number 1. The predicate comes at the end. There are 3 types of sentences. In a noun sentence, the noun is the predicate, and it should come at the end. In a verb sentence, the verb should come at the end. In an adjective sentence, the adjective should come at the end. Other words can swap places, as long as the predicate comes at the end. However, here's the rule number 2. The topic of the sentence, in other words, the word that's marked with the what particle, tends to come at the beginning of the sentence. However, this rule is not that strict, and sometimes we don't follow this rule even in writing. But we tend to do this because by telling the topic right away, the sentence becomes more easily understood. And rule number 3, etc. Actually, there are many other small restrictions on word order. For example, when you want to say from 9 to 10, using the particles kara and made, it should be 9時から10時まで. You cannot say 10時まで9時から. So it's not like you can do whatever. There are some restrictions. But for now, if you follow the rule number 1, the sentence should be proper enough in most occasions. So at least for now, all you have to remember is the predicate comes at the end. So if it's a verb sentence, the verb comes at the end. Lastly, let's learn 2 sentence ending particles, ne and yo. They're put at the end of the sentence. These 2 sentence ending particles are used in conversations all the time, and they have many functions. Today, we're going to learn one of their main functions. Ne is used to ensure mutual understanding, to confirm that the speaker and the listener are on the same page. And yo is used to emphasize the statement. Here's a situation where ne is used. When you and the listener have the same opinion or the same knowledge. Here, you can present the sentence A with ne to confirm that the other person indeed thinks A is true. For example, let's say you two ate the same pizza, and you think it's 美味しい, delicious. And you can tell the other person is also enjoying the pizza. Here, you say 美味しいですね. 美味しいですね. And if the other person says そうですね, and now it's confirmed that you two have the same opinion on the pizza. Another example, you say 電話番号を教えてください. Please tell me your phone number. The other person goes 090-1234-5678です. Here you heard what he said, but not 100% sure if what you think you heard is correct. Here, you say 090-1234-5678ですね to confirm that you're right. And if the other person says そうです, then it's confirmed that it's the right number. Sentence ending particle よ is used when you want to say information that the other person doesn't have. Here, you can say the information A with よ to emphasize the statement. So, for example, you see a stranger in front of you drop his key, and he's not aware of that. Here, you can say 鍵を落としましたよ。鍵を落としましたよ to emphasize the statement. Another example. Someone thinks Kyoto is the capital city of Japan. And he says, 京都は首都です。Kyoto is the capital city of Japan. And if you know for a fact that Tokyo is the capital city of Japan, then here you can say, 首都は東京ですよ to show that you have confidence in your statement. So again, sentence ending particle ね is used to ensure mutual understanding, and よ is used to emphasize the statement. おはようございます。おはようございます。月曜日ですね。そうですね。先週末はどうでしたか？先週末は東京に行きました。いいですね。東京のどこに行きましたか？東京の清水寺に行きました。あれ、清水寺は東京じゃなくて京都ですよ。あ、そうでした。いつ京都に行きましたか？土曜日に行きました。じゃあ、おとといですね。はい、そうです。誰と行きましたか？大学の友達と行きました。何で行ったんですか？電車ですか？新幹線で京都駅に行きました。京都駅から清水寺までバスで行きました。京都で他に何をしましたか？美術館とデパートに行きました。夜は居酒屋にも行きました。たかしさんは先週どこに行きましたか？僕はどこにも行きませんでした。そうですか。そういえば、たかしさん、誕生日はいつですか？実は昨日でした。え、本当ですか？はい、そうなんです。誕生日おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。〇〇さんの誕生日はいつですか？〇月〇日です。え、もうすぐですね。じゃあ、その日に一緒にレストランへ行きませんか？その日は彼女とレストランに行きます。だからごめんなさい。そうですか。楽しんでください。Alright, that's all for this video. 今日もお疲れ様でした。